quickly now. Debt ceiling, we're going to run into it. Many Republicans are anxious to not expand the debt ceiling because that, of course, forces Congress to quit spending. Now, this is not to suggest for a moment we shouldn't make good on our debts, but at just shy of 7%, we can pay the debt service with the money that comes into government. Why don't we just continue to do that so our creditors still are happy while we make everybody else have to do without and start paring things back?
Well, I tell you what, I at this point, the president is looking at Congress and telling us, that you've got to approve the debt ceiling increase. And so I'm not sold on this yet. But the leadership on the Republican side says what we're going to do is we're going to get Obama to concede on spending. We're going to give him an increased debt ceiling, but we're going to have him concede on spending. Well, I've not seen a program or a proposal yet that I'm convinced. But I'll tell you what I did. I went to my staff, and I said, okay, this guy wants me to increase the debt ceiling. I've voted no a lot on most of these things. How much spending have I voted no on in the past 4 years since Democrats have been in power at the Congress? And my staff reports to me I have voted no against $1.9 trillion worth of spending. $1.9 trillion I have voted no.
Wow.
So basically, they went ahead and spent that $1.9 trillion, and now they're coming to me and saying I have to vote to allow them to go spend more. And if they hadn't spent a portion, even just a portion of that $1.9 trillion, we wouldn't be to this point today. So it's like coming to me and asking me to vote for spending, and when I said no, I said, well, it doesn't matter, we're going to vote for it anyway, and then we're going to come back and we're going to make you increase our debt so we can go spend more. I'm just not convinced.
Thank you. And I wouldn't be convinced either. In fact, I would put my foot down and say, no, the end must come. This is it. I don't care if we're going to suffer politically. I don't think we will because the American people have had it up to their eyeballs. We all have children out here, and we're concerned about them. We are concerned about them being slaves to the soon-to-be completely retired pack of baby boomers. There's just a whole lot of pain down the road for anybody considering working in this country in the next 10, 15 years. So that's got to be fixed. And I think one of the ways of doing it is maybe just shutting things down for a while and see how things go.
Well, the big question is going to be will the president come to the table? Because he pretty much is acting as if the Republican Congress doesn't matter. He's acting like it doesn't matter, for example, for me, that I voted against $1.9 trillion. He feels like, well, he got to spend it anyway, that he should now be able to force me to vote to really ratify that spending and give him an ability to vote for more spending. I think he's going to have to come to the table with some very, very drastic proposals for cutting spending before the Republicans are going to be convinced to do this.
Well, Jim DeMint came out with a good proposal. I know Rand Paul's got one hiding in the wings as supposed to purportedly slash $500 billion in 1 year. I know there are ways that it can be done, and I know there are going to be some jobs lost as a consequence, but go back and double back to the original proposition, which is, the federal government probably shouldn't have taken on these roles in the first place.
And we can't keep doing this. We just can't keep doing this.
Congressman Michael Turner, the best of luck. I know you have a huge job ahead of you, and it's not going to be an easy one, but stick to your guns. We're out here pulling for you.
Thank you. You have a great day.
Do the same, Congressman Michael.